They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Another carry for him. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now, 4th and short.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Dicker connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Love throwing to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here we go. Hurt. Ready?
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And the Steelers going nickel, 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Throwing, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers' side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Play action now for Cousins. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Toss play, short side. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Quay Walker. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Cousins. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun now for Love. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
That one's complete right side. And he got this close to midfield before going out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love to throw again. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers. They're set up at the 35 now. Handoff now out of the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18.
Love out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they take him down right along the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Steelers pushing for a score before the break. First and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Here's Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Rattler.
Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready. 19 Lions. Ready.
Love now to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Here we go. Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gets this one to Watson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give left side. He's got room to roam here. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying to push this past the marker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
It's Pickens on the slant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Go! Warriors 70. Check out.
Love looking to pass. Able to get it to Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play, and it'll be first down, Packers.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set, ready?
Blitz coming, Love. It's caught, McLaughlin. It's a Green Bay touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give now from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Completed to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Listen.
The give now out of the shotgun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. He completes it in traffic. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give left side, here's Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Cousins out of the pistol here. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the Packers will go with a dime look. 3rd down coming. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
They're running again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60. Let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running back sent in motion. Throwing his love on third. McLaughlin's got it, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. He rolls, no place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. Complete out to the right side. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Steelers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Cousins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Shotgun now for Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, it's Love. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.